Fiesta Friday continues right here on KUM, and we thank you so much for watching. Now, you may have heard us talk a few times about a University of Guam athletic director. We haven't had that in several years, so as a graduate of UOG, it's my distinct honor, duty, and privilege to introduce you to the man himself. This is Doug Palmer. Doug, half a day.
Thank you.
All right, very good to have you.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, in studio, and you've got a big job on your plate, but I'm sure, given your experience, and we can break that down as the interview goes on and everything like that, it's a really fun job.
It's a really fun job. Every day is a challenge, getting all kinds of questions that you've never heard before. So it's just, a big smile every day going in because you know something interesting is going to happen. And sometimes there's some frustrations because people have never done this in a real athletic way, so to speak. But so far it's been very enjoyable. I've been here for 4 months and I really enjoy the place. And
your resume has a lot of pedigree because you have actually worked in athletic departments at NCAA Division I schools and everything. Yeah. So you actually bring like a lot of panache to the job of really trying to restore UOG to the dominant athletic program it once was.
Besides NCAA Division III, I've been at every different level. I've been at 2 Division Is at Florida State and South Carolina. I've been Division II at the University of West Florida, where we're also an NAIA school. Winthrop University now, that's now Division I. They were NAIA back in the days when I was there. Yeah. So got a lot of experience, a lot of things basically. From the time I graduated high school, I've been in college athletics. I've been lucky enough to tag on a few places, and then I got lucky enough to get some pretty good jobs, and pretty much moved from South Carolina to Florida to Seattle to out here. So hope to bring my experience out here and make it very worthwhile for us.
Well, so certainly the home of the Tritons is very lucky to have you. So before we get to what we're going to talk about tonight, let me ask you in one word, if you can, succinctly state what makes a winning athletic program at the college level?
Patience. I think patience. Not everything's going to come to you fast. I've been lucky in my time, but still had to wait. I won 1 national championship, but it took 15 years to basically get there from the time I started as a softball coach at Winthrop University until I got to the University of West Florida and won the NAIA National Championship in 1993. So patience is a key, and not doing things the wrong way, doing things the right way, which takes time.
Well, I saw one of the things up at UOG is the typical trophy case that was always there. They made a lot of space, assumably for a lot of trophies that they're going to fill there, so I know you got your work cut out for you, but best of luck to you. And one of those is the Guam Invitational basketball event that's coming up. So tell me all about that.
Well, again, this was something that the Guam Basketball League, actually, the folks who run that, told us about, but then it kind of got lost for a while, actually, and then all of a sudden they came back and said, well, we got 2 Filipino teams coming, we got another team coming from here and whatever, and we kind of got shocked and awed, basically, and said, okay, so we'll make it happen. So actually the guy who coached the team in the spring was taken for this summer doing other things, so we had to go out and find another coach. So we basically got about half the team that played in the spring semester and about half of you guys out there going to play in this tournament. We have good expectations of building the team more. Don't have great expectations of winning a lot, but we'll go out there and see what we can do.
And that is high caliber play because one of the point guards for the team that actually won the BBL title this year from the Sushi Rockets actually played in Manila for the college team. He played at Ateneo.
Yeah, and our best player is technically right now on Team Guam. We're not sure if they're going to let him play for us or not.
We're talking about Darren Hechanova?
Yep. So
phenomenally talented.
Yep. But we hopefully they'll let him play for us because he's going to get more playing time with us. But we'll see if they, maybe after the first game when we play Team Guam, they probably will let him play some more for us. But we've got good expectations to see what we can. One of our goals is to play internationally. Go to the Philippines and play, go to South Korea and play, go to Japan and play, do those type things. I think we're 2 or 3 years away from that and some fundraising away from that, but we hope at least every other year that we travel, but we want to host one of these type tournaments every year. We could have been 8 teams if we really wanted to, but we kind of said let's start a little bit slower and just use 4 teams, but hopefully in the future we'll get to a bigger tournament and more of an international turnout than we have this year. But we think this year is going to be quite good and very good basketball.
Well, since you are someone with a large degree of experience in building teams, as you said, 15 years before you won a national championship, what does it mean for young players to go out and have experience and play teams that are, they may be bigger, faster, stronger, have some sort of a scheme that they're not used to, and you know, guys that are a lot more athletic than them. And what does that mean to them as far as their development and their experience?
Well, that's great experience. I mean, the ball's moving faster than they're used to. Most of the folks that we had playing for us, you know, were Guam high school players, but a lot of them hadn't played in a couple of years. So now they're trying to get back on the fast track. And plus, I just actually hired the coach for this next year, and hopefully he's going to be the coach. He's the same guy, Brett Tipton, who coached us in the spring, and hopefully he's going to be the same coach now for several years in a row. So it'll give him a chance to actually recruit some folks from the island, and hopefully we'll start getting some players potentially from the mainland that want to come and play out here as well. So hopefully we'll get some better athletes, but more experienced athletes when they get here. But this will give our current players a lot of experience that they really couldn't get before, but now they can get it. And that's one of the main reasons we wanted to start athletics, is to help student athletes, or help students become student athletes and build from the experience that they're going to get playing here on Guam and playing in the Guam League and playing some international type events, things that they haven't been able to do in the recent past.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're certainly, once again, happy to have you here, and we look forward to talking to you more about this as the event starts and as it goes on and everything. But I know you have worn and represented many, many school colors throughout your career, but we're very, very lucky that you now bleed UOG green.
Well, I thank you for that, and yes, I bleed green, and all I will say is go Tritons.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Doug. We'll talk to you soon.
You're welcome.
All right, and you can find out more about this on our YouTube channel. We'll put